Hi, Ray. Yesterday, when we were working with fractions, you said that you did not know how to add fractions when the denominators are different. So then we did a couple of examples of that. And I'm making a video to show you one more time what we looked at when fractions have different denominators. In this video, I'm not going to draw any pictures. Next week, we could draw some more pictures with fractions, and you could draw pictures working on the fractions on your own. But in this video, I'm only going to use numbers. Okay. So step one, look at each denominator and then count by that denominator. So here you see 2/3 has denominator of 3. So count by threes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Now count by fours, because 4 is your other denominator. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. The reason that you're counting by these two numbers is because you're trying to find a number that they have in common. These are multiples. So you find a common multiple here, 12 and 12. So this 2/3 plus 1/4, you're actually going to think of it, instead of being out of 3 and out of 4, as being out of 12. Okay. So how does 2/3 become a fraction out of 12? Well, we multiply 2/3 by a number. So we think, what number do we multiply 3 by to get to 12? And that's 3 times 4 equals 12. If I multiply by 4 in the denominator, I have to multiply by 4 in the numerator so that I keep the value of the fraction the same. The value of the fraction is 2/3. 2 times 4, 8. 8/12 has the same value as 2/3. So now when I'm adding the fraction 2/3 in this problem, I'm actually going to use an equivalent fraction, 8/12. Now doing the same thing for 1/4. How does 1/4 become something out of 12? Okay, well, 4 times something equals 12. 4 times 3 equals 12. So if I'm going to multiply the denominator by 3, I need to multiply the numerator by 3 so that my value stays the same. I had 1/4, and that has the same equivalent value as 3/12. 1 times 3 is 3. So now instead of using 1/4 when I add, I'm going to use 3/12. So now I'm adding 8/12 plus 3/12, and we get 11 out of 12. Let's do it one more time. So we see it's hard to add these fractions right now because their denominators are different. We don't know how to do that. But we can multiply each fraction in order to change its denominator. Okay, so to multiply from 3 to get to 12, you had to multiply by 4. So take your numerator 2 and multiply by 4. 2 times 4 is 8. With our second fraction, to go from a denominator of 4 to a denominator of 12, we had to multiply by 3. So take your numerator 1 and multiply by 3. 1 times 3 is 3. So now you have equivalent fractions. 2/3 is equivalent to 8/12. They have the same value. And 1/4 is equivalent to 3/12. They have the same value. But now you have the same denominator for both. So now they can be added. So something out of 12 plus something out of 12 is something out of 12. 8 plus 3 is 11. Nice job.